During the event talaga, sobrang daming moment na pwede kang ma-stress. Kung hindi ka marunong mag-handle ng emotions mo, talagang magpapanik ka. Normally kasi talaga, ine-explain din namin sa mga kliyente na on the day, kami yung stress absorber nila eh. Kumbaga, we always trying to make sure na on the day, hindi sila mai-stress. Kasi normally ang event kasi, especially the wedding, ang preparation niyan is for a year. And then ang execution is only a one day. So yun lang yung ano. Then one day kami, okay lang kaming ma-stress during the preparation, but we are ready to be stressed on the day. Kasi that's the service that you avail to us. Yun yung binayaran mo sa amin. Absorb namin lahat ng stress, i-organize namin lahat, i-execute namin lahat. And then you're just gonna enjoy the moment. Us, as an event planner, we are really emotionally ready din sa any emotions na mararamdaman namin. But we organize also our emotions. You know, for example, my favorite part of the wedding is yung papasok na yung bride sa simbahan. Yon. Kasi lagi akong naiiyak sa ganun. Very emotional siya on our part kasi before mangyari yon, talagang maraming kaming nire-ready namin yung mind ng bride na, ma'am, enjoy the moment, walk slowly, huwag ka po masyadong umiyak para maganda ka sa camera, smile ka lang, look straight, ganon. So maraming preparation, maraming mental na words na kailangan mong sabihin sa bride bago siya pumasok. In the last episode, I talked about why I create. But today, I want to talk about the space where a lot of the creation happens, which is the events. Not the glamorous side, but the real side. Welcome to Kerbu. This is a space for conversation about creating beautiful things, whether that's events, ideas, growth, or moments that matter. I'm Jerome, and this is the beginning. When people hear event planner, what do they usually imagine? So people imagine the event is only about the pretty setups, the photos, the celebrations, but they don't just see that it's only just a surface, you know. There's a bigger picture on that. So being an event planner is you should know how to organize a lot of things, you know, not just only handling the clients or the events, but also you have to also organize your emotions through your clients. So because there's a lot of things that you need to consider when it comes to being event planner. I learn now how to handle people's emotions, especially during the wedding. There's a lot of things that me as an event planner that you should know, because event is just for me is all about emotions, you know. You celebrate the events because you want to express your emotions through events. So what are events actually about for me? So events for me is about people, their expectation, their emotion, and it's also their once in a lifetime moment. So it's really really big for me because um malaking factor kasi talaga ang event planner sa buhay ng isang taong nagse-celebrate ng milestone nila. Growing up kasi, parang I witnessed a lot of events in my life. You know, I always invited with a lots of events. My grandma always join me sa mga events na pupuntahan niya. So I see how people celebrated and really, really happy. And they spent a lot of money to, to celebrate their milestone in life or any. That's why at first, before kasi ako maging event planner, I was a government employee back then. Yung auntie ko kasi, siya talaga yung event planner. So, kumbaga, yun lang yung naging reason ko para makapag-out ako doon sa work ko before. Pero hindi ko nakita yung bigger picture nung ano yung purpose ko as a event planner back then. Yung first experience ko was really, really hard. Pero parang tiniis ko siya. I remember it's only like 500 pesos lang yung sahod ko nun. Tapos 500 guess! Ganun kalupit. So, sobrang tiring niya. Sobrang exhausting yung experience talaga. But since I just only have a motivation to, remove myself dun sa old job ko, talagang pinursu ko siya. Tsaka parang before ang shallow lang nung reason ko na parang, oh, now ano na ako, business owner na ako, gano'n. Kasi dati employee lang ako sa private, company, then naging public, and then now, my own business. Parang gano'n yung journey nung ano ko. Pero habang ginagawa ko kasi yun at nafi-feel ko na parang may nagtitiwala sa'min, dun ko nalalaman yung purpose ko. Ah, okay, as an event planner, eto pala siya, ganito pala yung pakiramdam, and ang laki rin pala nung impact sa tao na kapag nasa-satisfied mo sila. So, what happened when things go wrong and no one knows? Oh, I'll just stay calm while fixing things, and protecting the clients from stress. That's very important. Kasi, and also absorbing pressure so other can enjoy the moment. So, kasi during the event talaga, sobrang daming moment na pwede kang ma-stress. So, kung hindi ka marunong mag-handle ng emotions mo, talagang magpapanik ka. Normally kasi talaga, ine-explain din namin sa mga kliyente na on the day, kami yung stress absorber nila eh. Kumbaga, we always trying to make sure na on the day, hindi sila mai-stress. Kasi normally ang event kasi, especially the wedding, ang preparation niyan is for a year. And then ang execution is only a one day. So yun lang yung ano. Then one day kami, okay lang kaming ma-stress during the preparation, but we are ready to be stressed on the day. Kasi that's the service that you avail to us. Yun yung binayaran mo sa amin. Absorb namin lahat ng stress, i-organize namin lahat, i-execute namin lahat. And then you're just gonna enjoy the moment. Yun naman yun eh. Kumbaga magiging worth it lahat ng babayaran mo kung ma-enjoy mo yung moment. So, yun yung ano namin, yun yung pina-promise namin sa mga clients namin na talagang maibigay namin yung memorable moments. Okay, so how much of myself do I actually give during the event? Before, kasi the business is turning 10 years na, but maybe the first 1 to 3 years to 5 years, talagang every event, I exert all my effort. I exert, lahat talaga ng energy ko, lahat ng emotions, from start to finish, talagang presence ako dyan. Talagang ibinibigay ko yung best ko. Kasi, yun naman talaga eh. But, mali-learn mo rin kasi I learn now na I should also learn how to delegate the task din. And also, to manage my emotions during the day. Kasi sa buong araw na yun, mostly 12 to 16 hours yun. Kung sa isang gantong portion, bibigay mo lahat ng energy mo, paano na yung next? So, ganun siya. So, if you know how to delegate the task, so, merong expertise kaming kasing mga event planner. Meron kaming coordinator na expertise nila mag-handle ng bride, ng groom. Meron ding may expertise sa church. Meron ding expertise sa reception. Me, as a head of the event, I should know kung ano yung i-delegate kong task sa kanila on the day. So, pag alam na nila yung task nila, it's more on like I'm directing the whole event kasi. Parang akong director. So, nama-manage ko yung emotions ko through talking to my coordinators na maging productive yung day nila at the same time, magawa nila yung task nila on that day. So yon, minsan lang nauubos lang ako kapag talagang may mga instances na it's out of our control. Kasi we're trying to control everything on that day of the event. But talagang mayroong iba na hindi namin makontrol. Like the weather, mahirap kontrolin ang weather. Mahirap kontrolin ang traffic. We can control that by telling to the guests, to the clients na kailangan earlier lahat, yung timeline. Pero sometimes out of our control yung pagsasabi sa yung mga late na guests kasi sometimes they intentionally do it or they don't care and they don't care doon sa event. So yun yung mahirap sa part namin, but there's no such thing as perfect wedding naman. That's why our tagline is the events are meant to be satisfied. Yes, it meant to be satisfied, but it's not perfect. There's no such thing as perfect event. Why do I take events so personally? Syempre, before, that's my bread and butter, and because they're personal to the people involved. totoo naman yun. Because these moments matter to families, couples, and loved ones. So talagang very personal siya sa akin. Kasi nga, ang dami ko na ring mga nasatisfied na clients eh. So, until now, I have a good relationship with them and then they continue to refer us. So, marami kaming clients na once kasi satisfied mo ang isang kliyente, nanganganak siya eh. Yung parang from wedding, tas pag nagkaanak na sila, yung milestone nilang nag-first birthday, nag-seventh birthday, tas nag-debut, continuously yun, tas yung anak, magwo-wedding din. So, imagine sa 10 years, may mga gano'n na kaming experience. Tas iba pa yung refer nila na yung tatay nila nag-birthday, nagkaroon ng milestone na ganito, gano'n siya. So, ang laki-laki nung event. Kaya I want also this platform na hindi lang kami yeah, our expertise is wedding, but we also handle other kinds of events such as debut, birthday, and corporate events. So we handle also mga Christmas parties, product launch, or anything under the sun or moon. So, ganun siya. So, gusto ko kasing mapalaki rin yung business namin kasi most of our events are 90% are weddings talaga. Before, medyo merong era ko na talagang na-attract ko yung mga debutant. So, parang 70-30 kami dati. 70% weddings, tas 30% debut. So, mostly na-handle ko sila kasi nababakla-bakla ko yung mga debutant, ganon. Pero now kasi, ang dami, yung generation ngayon ng mga debutant, parang more on like pinipera na lang nila or mag-out of town na lang sila. Hindi na masyadong unlike kasi pag wedding kasi, parang lahat, dream magkaroon ng wedding eh, yung dream wedding nila. Talaga nag-i-invest sila ng time, nag-i-invest sila ng money, alam mo yun, nagsisave sila ng malaking pera para magkaroon sila ng bonggang Kaya talagang never mawawala sa event industry ang wedding. Kaya andun na kami, nakamap na kami sa wedding. So, I just want this business, the Eventsify, also to penetrate other kinds of events, such as yung mga big events, like concerts, charity events, ganon. So, I have also knowledge about it kasi nag-aral ako sa Australia ng events and also hospitality. So, malaki yung knowledge ko about it, how to, to manage or process the events or different kinds, not just only the social events. So what part of my personality shows up every time I handle an event? So of course, my sensitivity and also my attention to details. So yun talaga, big part yun me as an event planner. And also the desire to make people feel safe and cared for. So yung sensitivity kasi talaga, very big siya sa event. Kasi you have to be sensitive with the people around you. Kasi hindi lang naman yung client mo yung makakausap mo sa event. Nandyan din yung mga guests niya, nandyan din yung mga suppliers. Alam mo yon, sobrang daming kailangan mong i-process na emotions para maging tama yung mo sa kanila, pag-handle mo sa kanila. So, and also the attention to details. Kasi maraming clients na binubook silang mga suppliers. Kung kami as an event planner, hindi namin ma-monitor yung mga kung ano yung nakalagay sa contracts nila at hindi yun na-execute on the day of their event, sa'min ang fallback nun. Lagi kasing after the event, meron sa contract namin na within 24 hours, kailangan yung clients magbigay siya sa'min ng feedback kung na-satisfied ba siya or hindi. Or may question siya. For example, may nawalang ganito, bakit hindi na-execute po yung ganon, ganon. We have the right to say our explanation on that. But if sometimes the client, meron naman yung na-satisfied talaga, but at the end of the day, parang they just want to get something from us na hindi daw sila na-satisfied, blah, 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 blah. So, may mga ganun kasi. I know na we can't please anyone. Alam mo yon, may mga ganun talaga. But us, because we've been in the industry for 10 years na, we also know how to satisfy clients. If not, at least, susunod kami kung ano yung nasa kontrata. So, yun din yung ginagawa namin. Kaya very important sa amin yung attention to details. And also, we care. So, yun din yung branding kasi nung Eventsified eh. So, we're meant to be satisfied. And also, we are care about our clients. So, we touch their lives. We feel the love and care for them. Okay, so what do I want people to understand about events after hearing this? So I want people to see that events are emotionally labor, and also that the beauty is intentional. So the events kasi are very emotional labor siya. So hindi siya yung parang transactional lang na babayaran mo kami tapos gagawin lang namin yung task namin on the day. That's not like that. So us as an event planner, we are really emotionally ready din sa any emotions na mararamdaman namin. But we organize also our emotions. You know, for example, me as an event planner of wedding, my favorite part of the wedding is yung papasok na yung bride sa simbahan. Yon. Kasi lagi akong naiiyak sa gano'n. Akala mo naman bride ako. So, talagang very emotional siya on our part kasi before mangyari yon talagang maraming kaming nire-ready namin yung mind ng bride na, "Ma'am, enjoy the moment, walk slowly, huwag ka po masyadong umiyak para maganda ka sa camera, smile ka lang, look straight," gano'n. So, maraming preparation, maraming mental na words na kailangan mong sabihin sa bride bago siya pumasok. And also the groom, we also inform the groom, compose yourself, you can cry, but don't cry too much, ganyan-ganyan. Always, alam mo yun, emotional ka, but we also want them to be ready. But us also, we're also emotional doon. Kasi, for example, marami akong na-handle na clients na hinandle namin ng 2 to 3 years. Kasi meron kaming package na full coordination from the planning. Sometimes wala pa silang wedding date. Kami yung nagbibigay din ng date sa kanila. So can you imagine the feeling of ang dami mong inayos, 3 years mong inayos yung wedding, and then on the day execution, tapos makikita mo, grabe yung emotions ng couple sa inyo. So may iyak talaga. So ganun siya kaya very intentional ang event talaga. Very emotional labor talaga siya. Guys, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you learned something from me as an event planner. So I just want to to show to you or to tell you the experiences as an professional event planner. So if you guys wants to if meron kayong mga events na gusto niyo ipa-handle sa amin, or maybe just questions kung hindi pa kayo ready, I am open to help you guys. So by the way, this is Kribu. I am creator of beautiful things. Sometimes that beauty is loud, sometimes it's invisible, but it's always intentional.